Oh, hello guys, this is Theo. Didn't quite see you there. So, today we're talking about how I became so fit, so fast. Because it's true, I've seen a lot of people in my life, lose some weight. Most of them I've seen gain it again. I've seen some guys start going to the gym, build some muscle, but I've never seen do anything quite like what I've done in my life. Of course, online and stuff, there's a lot of people do amazing things, but you never know, if they lie about the time frame or if they take steroids. And I guess I'm on the internet for you too, so you don't know if I lie to you about the time frame or if I do steroids. So excuse me, let me just pick this camera a bit. Yeah, as you can see, I returned to the good old shirtless format for a bit here. Because, it's getting a lot colder these days, but we had a few quite nice autumn days. And from doing all the sauna and cold showers, I'm just not that sensitive to the weather, as long as it isn't rainy or windy, So yes, let's talk about how I became so fit, so fast. So one unfair advantage I had was that I was coming off feeling the worst I'd ever done in my life, having chronic panic attacks, worst feeling I ever had every day, So when it finally started to get better, exercise and nutrition was what I could figure out that could, make it even better and prevent it from happening in the future. So the keys, it's simple. This won't be too long of a video. It's very simple. There was no magic to what I've done. I haven't found some magic supplement that just does all the work for me. There's no workout program. So many guys, they ask me, what workout program did you use? Oh, I've been training for a while, but I'm not seeing so many results. Which was the workout program you followed? Or stuff like this. You know what? It can come down to consistency, intensity, growth mindset, willing to improve. These are really the three key factors. So the consistency. When I started, I was really unfit. I was skinny fat. Like I weigh like 80 kilos here. I weighed like 83 kilos when I started, with at least 10 kilos less muscle mass. So, a lot more fat. And I was super unhealthy, super lazy, unfit. And the first thing I did was just negative pull-ups. 5 sets of negative pull-ups 3 times a week. I did for 2 weeks. But see though, I did not skip. I did plan this to do it every other day, so maybe 3, 2, 4, depending on, every other day I just did it. I didn't plan on I don't know what I'm saying, but this was the plan. Do it every other day, and I kept doing it. And even with this little workout that maybe took me like 15 minutes, I did not want to do it. I had this we call exophobia. Like from the next set, you find reasons not to do it. Oh, I need to tie my shoes. Oh, it's kind of itching here. Oh, I need to water the flowers. Maybe I do that, whatever. But I did it. And to be honest, I've been training now for 26 months, almost to the day since I started. And I can't think of a time when I've truly skipped out on training. I have changed the plan sometimes when I'm just too sore, for instance, and it didn't work. But that's not the same as skipping a workout. If you're being honest with yourself and not making excuses, I can honestly say that I've never skipped a workout out of pure laziness. The second thing is, when I train hard. And there's a bunch of bullshit theories, but you don't really need to train that hard to make progress. I mean, when you're new to it, that might be true, that you don't have to train super close to your maximum. That's with my clients that come, people who come hire a trainer, most of the time they aren't very fit. And me knowing this now, I put the intensity, just where I think they need to be to make progress. But in general, to do it so fast, I did almost everything to failure or beyond failure, drop sets. Like for instance, push-ups that I did at home. I put my feet on a chair and I did as many as I could until I couldn't do it anymore. And then I went down with the feet on the ground and I kept doing them there. And when I reached failure there, I went on my knees and did it until I reached failure there. Same with pull-ups. I always did every set to failure, and sometimes even adding sets where I jump up and just go down on the negative after when I got strong enough to not only do negative reps and could do full of them. And so with diet was the thing. To be honest, like, I was weak in the beginning, so I couldn't do too much work. Like, I couldn't have done what I do right now. With diet, you know, we technically could change like this, but that doesn't really, it's not how it happens in reality, both because you have some habits that take longer time to break, but also you maybe just don't know enough about nutrition, and this was the case for me. But I've been just improving my diet. First, I just took out the obvious junk I knew I ate too much of. You know, I was never really a junk food addict. It was a lot with just laziness, with convenience, comfort, ordering food home, buying a pizza on the way home, buying kebab on the way home, having microwave food I can just put in. Well, I don't have a microwave, so I put it in the oven, but you know, just convenience. So it was kind of easy for me to just cut out the crap, but I didn't really know what was good food. So, you know, you just go on what you think is a good diet, the chicken, broccoli and rice diet, which is of course a lot better than what I was eating, but it's not that nutrient dense, you know. No, some stuff, micronutrients missing there. But so to not bore you and go on, I know now I followed where I ended up after all the experimenting is, first of all, I use intermittent and prolonged fasting, but also I do the vertical diet by Stan Efferding, basically. So lots of rice and red meat, but also carefully selected fruits and vegetables to address micronutrients, such as oranges, cranberries, blueberries, some nuts, milk, Greek yogurt, what do we have more? Potatoes, sweet potatoes, butter, eggs, whole eggs, stuff like this. But so the point is not my specific diet now. I kept improving on the way there. I did a keto diet, which worked good for me for cutting some weight. I tried so many things on the way. I just had this, I wanted to improve all the time. And at first I did, you know, I had a habit of drinking some alcohol. That kind of fell away after a while. I did crave some sugary sweets and did cheat sometimes in the beginning, but that, as I wanted to improve, it just went away. So you see that I was consistent. Let's summarize it now. I was consistent with my workouts. I never skipped a workout ever. If I felt worse, you know, I was hungover because I drank some, or you know, say I just slept bad or I just feel weaker in that way, what I did was I did have to work out or something like that. I never skipped it. I was consistent, never skipping a workout. If I was somehow a little compromised, cutting it a little bit short. I kept the intensity high, no pussy workouts. Always to failure, even beyond failure, or when I started going to the gym, like heavy compound exercise, I'll say that here so you don't end up hurting yourself. When you do like deadlift, squats, bench press, you don't have to go to failure. You have, these big exercises will stimulate your muscles in another way, but you still have to be close to failure. If you do squats, you know, maybe you don't do 10 and fail on the 11th, but you do 10, you know, or 9 at least. And so consistent, always doing the workout, whatever you do, keep the intensity high, and then having this mindset of wanting to improve. I took diet mostly as an example. It means with how you perform the workouts too, finding exercises that works for you. Oh, I ran into a wall, I don't seem to get any stronger from this exercise, maybe I'll change it. Oh, maybe I'll change how I do that exercise. Oh, maybe I'll add some other exercise that could support this exercise. You know, always this mindset of wanting to improve. So that's how I got fit so freaking fast. We'll see. I don't know what I have available exactly. I put some pictures up during this. But yeah, it's true, guys. I've never seen anyone do what I did, and it's just simple. There is no magic tricks. It's all about doing these simple things. So if you like the video, please subscribe. Please like it, but subscribe so you don't miss other videos about fitness, fasting, mental health, spirituality, stuff like this. Very cool stuff. And also tell your friends about this cool guy, Theo, with nice pics, who just wants to help you live a better life. All right, peace, guys.